know our divine within. You wouldn't be here in this room if you don't know it already. And it's, you know, there's some fruit on the tree that ripens earlier than others. And so we have an opportunity as ripened fruit to share our nectar, to share our love. And love is not always saying yes. Grace is certainly not always about saying yes. Sometimes the sword of truth and the line in the sand is really important, because we're not serving anyone by always saying yes. The highest gift we can give each other is be true to ourselves and share that truth. And sometimes it is uncomfortable. So what? It comes and goes. The gift of staying in awareness as the mind activates. Yeah? And our own essence knows exactly, precisely what to bait us out. It's such a profound creation. So our essence pulls us out exactly what would be the great trickster essence. And we can ask our divine essence to simply catch it the moment before. And energetically, you will start to feel it as you walk in to a pattern that really does not fit anymore. And then we have the moment of choice, conscious choice. And I hear many teachers say, we don't have choice. We get to a certain place and we don't have choice. I agree with it, and I can absolutely disagree with it, because I know we have choice. You know, of course the divine creation always gives us choice and free will. That's the gift of being here in this dimension that has a full range of energies that we are exposed to as embodied beings. And when we first come in, there's a natural essence of not really remembering, yet we can stay in love, and if we're grown in love, we stay with the memory of who we are. And as we grow, everything is bringing us back to that place. Everything. Even when we think and can look back and see some parts of our lives we definitely don't want to mention, especially here today in this group, but we all have them. Yeah. And that also was leading us home. Everything leads us home. And the whole of creation supports us coming home. And our mind can never grasp the enormity of it, because it's so big. The mind's not designed for it. So I invite you just to spot check what's happening in your body. And it's a nice reminder to always spot check what's going on. It's your body. It might be fast, it might be slow, it might be, quite chaotic. However it is, just allow it. Really just allow it. Because the light of your consciousness, once touched on whatever energy it's meeting, is already transcending. And if our mind comes in, we are slowing that process down. If our emotions come in, it's like an anchor. We have to transcend the emotion before we move on. And that's fine. Emotions are fuel, energy to bring us home. So if we actually really look at all our emotions, it's just fuel. So whenever we're in whatever emotion, if we stop and take the moment to smell it like the most precious flower, and there's like a breathing into it, allowing it and surrendering. And it's great to do this when you're really activated. Yeah? And here now we can do that. Breathe in. And here is the opportunity of surrendering into the divine nectar within ourselves. We all know it's there. We all know higher consciousness. I'm sure we've all tasted oneness, stillness, the great ocean. And the supreme nectar is ours. It's beyond, beyond. And as you go in, you'll be aware of all the sounds, the space that automatically once again happens. I invite you to be aware of everybody's energy in the room, because we sit today as together as one. What a gift. To share the sacred within. And the more you surrender in the sacred within, you see the sacred in all and everything. You taste it, you feel it, and it's through no effort. And it's easy to want to start trying for the stillness, trying for the oneness, trying for that sacred presence to come forth. And the moment you try, you're facing a direction that doesn't really, it's not really the fast track home. The moment you surrender, allow, you naturally come in. So it's always good to spot check. In meditations or sitting of a morning, just be aware that you're not being the meditator trying to meditate. So I invite you to love as you sit and be very intimate with your pure self. If you're real with your spirituality, nothing is more important. All else pulses from that place of deeply, deeply resting in the pure self, allowing whatever needs to be looked at, touched by the eyes of that deep sitting place, to be transcended, and you will go beyond your ever imagined. Life is meant to be absolutely heavenly gorgeous. Till we all meet again, may loving kindness pulse to the whole planet and beyond. May our grace touch all who we meet. EJ. Thank you, Stera. Thank you, Jan, and all the beloveds.